It's a beautiful day, tra-la-la. Okay, as you can see, prepared this area here with a bush floating in the sky. We gotta get that out of here. Alright, we've done a decent job at preparing this area, and I think this will make a really good area to build my house in. One thing I've noticed, though, in this, I don't know what mod pack is doing it, it might be the realistic world, but there are trees growing here on their own, like these. I've already cleaned this area out of all the trees, and they're already growing back. Like, look at this one right here. I know for a fact that there was not a tree here before, and I know this because there was a tree here before, and I would not have taken that one out. It's just kind of frustrating for this to happen like this. Or at least it feels that like these things are just regenerating all on their own, and it's kind of I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. Alright, so I will be completely blunt. My house making skills are not spectacular. I tried to do one on a test server, and it looked terrible. And so I am guessing this house will also look equally terrible. But I'm doing it anyway. So this is not really that pro of a house. I don't know why I can't really figure out a decent design. Alright guys, I did learn some things. I do have an axe. This tree just grew from the time I went in. It's a big tree too. I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna leave it there because it's got some character, that one. I don't even remember growing an oak tree. Why would I have put down an oak tree? Yeah, it's oak. I've been in the market for spruce, not oak. Anyway, I decided that instead of my trick, which is really, I think, a terrific trick for vanilla, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to microblock this stuff. And I did figure out how to microblock. I don't need iron, but we're going to use it. I was putting it in the wrong spot. I was putting it there, or I think there. And I was ending... My cat is having an allergy attack, apparently. I was just putting it in the wrong spot. That was the whole problem. So what I'm going to do here is this. I want little nooks. Instead of full-on windows, I like this. I kind of like this little look of nooks. Little slots to look through. I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of clever, and it's different. I like how it's kind of different. There, it's perfect. I didn't plan that, but it worked out wonderfully. So yeah, you can kind of see out. I don't know if skeletons can shoot through those or not, or if those count as spots that creepers can blow up on you. As Video couldn't be going more badly. My cat is on me every couple of minutes. I can't get a moment here to play. And I keep on having to run back to my house. Alright, so we just set up multi-block slits, sluts, sluts, slats, slots. Places to see. Windows, perhaps. Perhaps we could call them windows. Alright. Now we have to make the roof. And this is probably where I get into the real trouble. I'm just not overly capable of this cat making roofs. They seem easy, but for whatever reason, not my forte. Not my forte at all. What? Actually, how does that look? Maybe in some build, but not this one. Right there. Now that I did that, expanding it, I kind of want to put it back, because now I feel like the house is too fat. And by fat, I mean it needs to go on a diet. It is junky. You know, I mean, disregard this hole. I don't see, again, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. The sad thing is that this is gonna be super simple, or supposed to be super simple. I'm going to build a crafting table. I think one of these, I have a plugin, I can't remember the name of the plugin, that's supposed to automatically equip items when it gets destroyed. I view this as a very good thing, but it doesn't seem to be working well. So, there's that. I didn't get my benchmark achievement before. That's funny. Oak slab. I'm gonna go for a different style. How do I want this to look? Let's get some more of these. This is a style that I actually have done before in Minecraft that I think is pretty good. I wasn't going to do it because I built a pressure plate. Well, I'm going to have to keep those now. I wasn't going to do this style because I'm aiming for more of a fantasy world, and this is a very American style of architecture. And I think it really detracts from a fantasy design. But it's kind of a cool design all the same. So we start with that. We have this lip. And then here's the tricky part of it. I'm going to need more slabs already. Oh, maybe I could just use this. There. Maybe it needs a different color, though. I hate to use my spruce. Let's see how the spruce looks. Just to kind of break it up. And to give it a little more character. I definitely like... It almost looks like a house with a top hat. No, I like it. I think this is going to be my design. I'm going to do one more thing. And I put my saw back away, but I think I'm going to try to cut this into little pieces to get smaller little slabs. Oh, by the way, I found out that I can vein mine trees. So bloop, all gone. It has a limit. I lowered the limit in this particular version to like 6 because I don't want this to be an overpowered utility. I don't want things to be too easy in this game. So I am trying to keep things a little more sane. Alright. Iron. Oh, I did have my saw. Oh well. I needed to come back anyway. So let's take this spruce slab. And I can't do a goddamn thing with it. If I take this. Can I do... Is there nothing I can do with this to make... Wait, no, yeah. This is right. This is right. Take this, and then... There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, wait a minute, and I'll meet you back down by the house. Alright, guys. Oh my gosh. I couldn't sleep, and it was a blood moon. Crap. Yeah. And now I have some enemies to contend with. Great. And you should have seen the slaughter. There was a slaughter. Ah! 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 No! No! This is not going to be good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my god! Ghastly, sticky, regen, darkness. And I'm just gonna... An existing connection was forcibly closed with... What the heck? Ah! Get away! Get away! He's burning down my bed! And, oh, it's ghastly, so... He's throwing gas balls at me. And he's regenerating. Oh my god, I can't kill this. Run away. Run away. And he's like pulling me in. Holy shit of Nikes! Where am I? It put me back at spawn. But this isn't spawn. Spawn is here. Okay. Maybe because my bed is destroyed at this point? Maybe my bed catching on fire was the whole reason why it was crashing. I don't know. That was the worst! And apparently, spiders are aggressive at night. This might be a part of being at night that I'm just not aware of. Or being part of hard. Wow. Clearly I did die. That was awful. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how am I getting back in my house? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think I might have to start somewhere else and come back here. So, apparently, and I haven't read this anywhere, I'm not sure what mod it is that put the blood moon in. My guess is You Will Die. It's part of You Will Die. Makes sense. It was kind of cool, actually. The blood moon had a very, like, all light sources had a very red tinge to them. And so, like, even when I was inside, everything was red. That was very cool, very creepy. I loved it. I'm sure we'll see the blood moon happen again. And I couldn't sleep. This was the entire problem. I couldn't sleep. Because I just wasn't tired. For whatever reason, I decided I wasn't tired. And so, during this time, stuff was spawning all over the place. And you should have seen, I could tell when dawn occurred because there was literally like 30 or 40 zombie deaths. I was just about to show you before one of the zombies walked in. So this is what actually happens if you get a zombie with regen, is that the fire doesn't actually kill them. That they're gonna be okay for that. It looks like everything is gone. I'm not sure if... That was stupid. Them throwing spider webs was not helpful. Some bones. Might as well collect what all this crap was dropping. Look at all this stuff up here. A potion! I mean, this is just from all the things that were spawning and died in the sunlight. It must have, when I died and got sent back to spawn, it must have reset all the stuff over here. There's my tomb. And that's the worst place to die. I'm kind of glad at this point that I turned off that the gravestone is still spawning here. There we go. Okay. So first, I'm gonna drink this potion. Mystery potion number 5. Blurred vision. That was not helpful. Alright, second. I want to go back to explaining what happened with that zombie. That is from the mod Infernal Monsters, which adds special effects to basically all creatures. Any creature could have these special effects, and some are worse than others. And so that particular zombie had 4 different special effects. It had regen, which allows it to heal itself, which, like I said, that's a side effect of that is that it can stay on fire without being a problem. It's kind of weird, but it does. It had ghastly, which means that it shoots the gas fireballs at people. It was sticky. What sticky usually... I thought what sticky usually does is it steals your weapon. And I think I did see my weapon was lost at some point in that fight. I thought that maybe I had accidentally thrown it because I've been doing that lately for some reason. But I think maybe it was sticking it. And then another thing I was noticing that it was doing, it was pulling me towards it, which is why I'm getting confused with the sticky all of a sudden. It was actually pulling me. So, like, I would be flying towards it even though I was running. And this was really what was screwing me up. I don't think that I'm going to get this torch. I don't think that I was running into anything else that had the special powers. Just that one zombie. And I think I had gotten it down to like 30. The secondary effect of that particular mod is that when they get the effects on them, they get more health. And that zombie had 55 health. I didn't notice whether it was level 1 or more, and I don't have... Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, was fireballed by a zombie. It was level 1, so at least I had that. Unfortunately, one thing about having that and you will die adds levels, and these two things compound each other. A higher level zombie I know has more health, and that so these two mods will actually wreak havoc quite often, and I actually look forward to that in the future. Right now, when it's early, it's very dramatic for me. So yeah, man. I just updated that particular mod. Anyway, I think I'm gonna give it a call it. I think I'm gonna go try to get a bed made off camera. It's kind of boring for me to go look for sheep. I've already explored a little bit, and I have other things that I want to get done. Unfortunately, the finishing of the house is gonna have to wait for another episode. I'm also wanting to do my wall, which if you look behind me, you can see a sneak peek of it. I started it a little bit, but we'll go into that. Ooh, close up. We'll go into that in a future episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.